They're great. There's plenty of options. In fact, I'll put a link underneath this video. I'm going to include a link to a website. There's a company in the UK who I use. They're fantastic, and I get all my products from. And they sell pH drops. So I'll put a link on to their website for you. They're great. And, if you don't live in the UK and you live elsewhere, you might not want to pay international shipping. Obviously, just once you've found the sort of product you like, just do a Google search for it. You'll find someone, pretty local to you, I'm sure, who can, or at least in your country, where you can get them from. If you're on a bit of a budget and you want to increase the pH of your water in a cheaper way, then you see here bicarbonate of soda, a wonderful tool. Anywhere from 50 pence to, maybe a pound. That's about $1.50 to my American friends. No, I don't know exactly how much it costs over there, but that's how much it is in the UK. And you can get pure bicarbonate of soda. So you check the ingredients if you decide to get some. Make sure there's no caking agents or anything else added to it. It's just 100% bicarbonate of soda. And when added to your filtered or bottled water, this will again raise the pH of the water, which makes the water more effective at alkalizing and energizing and hydrating your system. So that's the third step. So again, plain old tap water to begin with. Just if you got no other choice, get the tap water in. The second step, filtered or bottled water. Third step, adding something to it to increase its pH to make it more effective for your body to hydrate you. And then stage 4 is really specially structured water. And you can get all sorts of machines. You can get water ionizers. I recommend. They are fantastic. They can be quite costly. You can spend £200 or £300. You could spend £2,000 on them. Again, that's maybe $3,000-4,000 US if my US friend listening here. So you can get those, and they're wonderful. And I certainly recommend them. If you're on a budget, however, something from step 3 might be more suitable to you. So there's what you should be drinking. You also know how much you should be drinking. And there you have it. So if you want to feel more alive, lose weight quicker, increase your energy, improve your skin, live longer, stay fully awake all day, cleanse your body of impurities that are slowing you down, killing you, and making you fat, then simply drink more. I have to say this is one of the simplest steps that you could possibly undertake, just like the breathing. Get these first 3 steps down and you are well on your way to losing weight, losing it quickly, and keeping it off long term. Get clear on what you want, your greatest vision for your body. Get clear on what you want and why you want it, step 1. Step 2, remember, was the breath of life. Use those breathing exercises. If you haven't watched step 2 yet, it's on the blog here. You should be able to just click a link and find it. There should be a link above or below where you can go straight to it. The breath of life. Use those breathing techniques. Get the oxygen in. Give your body what it needs. The number 1 nutrient, breath, oxygen. And step number 3 that we've covered today is the fluid of life. Get that water in. Give your body what it's craving. And just because your body doesn't, just because if you're drinking half a litre a day and your body's not telling you need more, it doesn't mean you don't need more. This is a common mistake. People say, I don't feel thirsty, so obviously I'm not. The reason you're not feeling thirsty is because your body has learned to cope. If you're only giving your body acidic fluid or half a litre of water or whatever per day, then your body has just adjusted to that because it has to survive. It has to adjust to whatever you give it to survive, so it's used to that. Trust me, once you start giving your body good fluid and plenty of it, your body will start to crave that. It will open up its need again for that water, and you'll just get thirsty. I struggle to go more than 45 minutes to an hour. I start to get a little bit of a need for fluid. Given the amount I drink, my body just craves it, and I keep pouring it in, and I feel great because of it. My skin clears up. I'm more alert. I'm more aware. Obviously, I'm slim and healthy. Getting the right water in and getting the right amount in, absolutely critical. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty darn easy. The only side effect is you might wee just that little bit more. But trust me, it's a tiny price to pay for great health. You owe it to yourself to get out there and do it. Okay, so I hope you've learned a little bit today. I know drinking water is good for you anyway, but I wanted to give you a few reasons, a bit of background understanding, a bit of knowledge on really why you should be drinking it and the benefit it's given to your body. So I hope that's come across, and I hope you feel that way, and hope you're inspired now to get out there and drink more. And all the other stuff, I say the tea and coffee and all those things are bad. Yeah, if you can cut them out, great. But one thing I always make sure with my coaching clients is it's not about cutting stuff out, because psychologically that's tough to deal with. When we when you focus on just putting lots of good stuff in, it's kind of the other stuff just falls away. I endlessly get my clients, they come on and say, do you know what, Tim, I've only just been thinking about this today, but I haven't had a coffee for 2 weeks. I didn't even think about it. And that's the whole change. That's the whole process. Whenever you're concentrating on cutting something out, you're focusing on that thing. So if you're concentrating on cutting tea and coffee out or cutting it down, it makes it almost impossible to do because you're constantly willing yourself, you're constantly fighting, you're constantly focusing on tea and coffee, and it's so hard to move away from it then because you're focusing on it, you're looking at it, you're thinking about it, you're stressing about it, you're in this fight mode. What you got to do is get into this relaxed place and just focus in the opposite direction. Focus on what you want to add in. And if you have a tea or coffee, so be it. I actually enjoy the taste of coffee. I enjoy fresh, black coffee, and I do enjoy one from time to time. And so it's not about necessarily cutting it out and doing that. When I feel like enjoying one, I enjoy one. But for the most part, I just focus on getting all my good stuff in, my green drinks, my healthy water, and just filling myself with this beautiful, life-giving, life-enriching, energy, fat-losing, beautiful fluid, and really creating a life that I want to create because I've got the energy and the vitality and the body to do it because I'm giving my body what it needs. So I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've at least given you a bit of a shunt up the bum to get on and make these steps happen. Again, if you haven't done steps 1 and 2, I recommend it. This is a completely free resource, and it's life-changing resources too if you just go ahead and make a few applications and apply a few of these things to your daily life. So next time, step 4, which is coming soon, hopefully not as long as this one. These things tend to take me hours to put together. I'm getting a little bit quicker, but they take a while. But step 4 coming soon, in which you will uncover the myths and lies that are keeping you overweight. I'm going to break through some myths for you. There are a bunch of things that we've been taught for years and years about weight loss and dieting and healthy living that are just plain wrong. And, I'm going to get quite on my soapbox next time because there are some things that I really want to smash through. I want to hammer home to you next time and make sure that you understand that they're myths and they're keeping you overweight if you're listening to them. Also, you will discover exactly which foods will have you losing weight 24/7. I'm going to give you an education on which foods will make you lose weight and which foods are putting weight on. And it's probably not what you think for a lot, partly. You'll know most of it, but there's going to be some things in there which will shock you and surprise you. Also, you're going to learn why your willpower will not get you to your weight loss goal and what to do about it. You've had the experience of trying to will yourself somewhere right that you don't want to go. It just doesn't last. So I'm going to help you and create an alternative to that and really feel like you can flow towards your goal instead of having to will yourself there all the time. And also find out what fat cows have to do with losing weight. A wonderful mentor of mine borrowed this idea from him, and I'll explain that next time for you too. Just wanted to give you a little hook to make sure you come back. So find out what fat cows have to do with losing weight. So there you have it. I'm going to leave you to your day. Get out there, get lots of fluid in, minimum 4 liters. But again, if you're at a low level, if you're only drinking a tiny bit now, just add half a litre. For the next week, add half a litre to what you normally drink, and then the week after, add another half and another half each week until you get to minimum 4 litres. And get the right fluid in you too, the right water. Get some bottled or filtered water, add some lemon or lime juice to it, or bicarbonate soda, or get yourself a water ionizer or some pH drops. Whichever route you decide to take, at least take a small step forwards. Keep it simple. At least just go and get some water now and shove it inside you. Have an amazing and healthy day, and I'll look forward to speaking to you again real soon. And don't forget, I've put that link underneath for the free coaching session. There's only so many I can fit in, so it has to be on a first come first serve basis. I should be able to fit everyone in, but just in case, I recommend if you're listening to this right now that you get on there and get your free session. Again, it's about 45 minutes long. When you click a link, you'll go through to my online calendar, and you can actually select the day and time that suits you best from the options I've got there. And I look forward to speaking to you. It'll be great fun, and I can help coach you through some of these ideas that you might be getting a little bit stuck on, or if you have any questions, I can help you with that. So have an outstandingly wonderful and fantabulous day, and I will look forward to speaking